Noah. Verily, he was a grateful slave. So the word Duria, offspring, is used for both the young and old because even when one is old, he is still considered to be the child of or offspring of his father. The tafsir embraces both categories, and that is the opinion of and others, and Allah knows best. That opinion is also related from Ash-Shabi. This is from the grace and mercy of Allah upon children through the blessings of their fathers' deeds. The grace and generosity of Allah Azza wa Jal, to Him belongs might and majesty, upon fathers through the blessings of their children's deeds. Related that the Messenger of Allah said, Verily, Allah raises the degree of a righteous slave in paradise, and that slave says, O Allah, how is this for me? He says, through your son asking forgiveness for you. The chain of this hadith is authentic, though none of the 6 compilers have related it. Yet there is a narration in Sahih Muslim that attests to it. Related that the Messenger of Allah said, when the son of Adam dies, his deeds cease, except through 3 charity, that is Jariyah, perpetual, continuing, such as is the case for endowments, knowledge that is benefited by, or a righteous son who supplicates for him. Paradise and the hellfire exist. Paradise and the hellfire exist now, and have been prepared for their dwellers. This is clearly enunciated in the Quran and the narrations from the Messenger of Allah that establish that are related in mutawatir form. So many people related from so many people at each level of the narration that it is impossible for them to have erred or to have colluded upon a lie. That paradise and the hellfire exist at the present time is a belief and Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, those who adhere to the firm rope. Therefore our view is contrary to those who claim that paradise and the hellfire are yet to be created, that they will be created on the day of resurrection. This view issues forth from those who have not come across a hadith that are authentic for the consensus of the scholars, a hadith that are found in Sahih Muslim, Sahih Bukhari, and other trusted and famous Islamic sources. Those hadith are related from authentic and good chains which cannot be repudiated, for they are related by so many narrators at each level of those narrations that it is impossible for them to have colluded together in order to fabricate a lie. It is established in Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim that the Messenger of Allah saw paradise and the hellfire during his night journey. And the Messenger of Allah said, the hellfire complained to its Lord, saying, O my Lord, part of me has consumed another part of me. And then Allah permitted it to take 2 breaths, one in the winter and one in the summer. And so the most bitter cold you find, is from its cold, and the most severe heat you find is from its heat. So when it is hot, cool yourselves with the prayer. Delay it in the afternoon until the temperature cools down. related that the Messenger of Allah said, Paradise and the hellfire debated. The hellfire said, I have been favored with the arrogant and oppressive ones. Paradise said, why is it that only the weak ones from the people and the lower ones enter me to the exclusion of others? Allah said to Paradise, you are my mercy, and I have mercy through you upon whomsoever I please from my slaves. And he said to the hellfire, you are my punishment. You are my punishment. With you I punish whomsoever I please from my slaves. Each one of you has his fill. As for the hellfire, it will not become filled until he places his foot on it, saying, enough, enough. Then will it become filled as it withdraws into itself. And Allah does not wrong anyone from His creation. As for paradise, Allah will create some created beings for it, and thus it becomes filled. And Muslim, and this wording is of